بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله السلام عليكم. Welcome back everyone. Welcome to Fawakih Arabic. This is lesson 9, level 1A, semester 1. We're going to be doing a grammar class today where we'll look at the prepositions. So the prepositions in Arabic are they gather two sets of words, حروف الجر and ظروف. حروف الجر, which are particles, and ظروف, which are أسماء, nouns. Right. Let's look at these carefully. Once again, let's remind ourselves of the three categories of words in Arabic. In Arabic, we have, remember, we saw this at the beginning, three types of words. Every single word in Arabic will have to fall under one of these three categories: اسم أو فعل أو حرف. So اسم meaning noun, or فعل verb, or حرف particle. It will have to be under one of these three categories, compulsory. So prepositions is an English term. It is a word used in English to, it's a word that we use to generally add meaning to another word. And it usually is used to indicate time or place. All right, so a preposition is generally used to indicate where or when. Now, these prepositions in Arabic can be either huruf or asma. All right, these prepositions, which is an English word category, in Arabic can be either asma, some of them are asma, some of them are huruf. Let's look at this. So we say that they indicate where or when. Normally they add meaning to the word, and the word after them will be in the case of jar. It has to be in the case of jar. So we have, for example, al-bayt. Let's look at this word, al-bayt, the house. The house. If you want to add some meaning and you say fil bayti, now you're saying in the house. Fi al-bayti, in the house, right? This is harfu jar, is one of the huruf al-jar, is a particle, it's a preposition. Al-bayti is the ismul majrur. Ismul majrur is the term that technically we use to define this word that comes after one of the huruf al-jar. All right, so this is a preposition here, fi, in, al-bayt, the house. This word, please notice, this will be majrur. It has to be majrur. It has a kasra, which is the default sign of the jar case. All right. Let's look at the two types of words that are under prepositions. Again, some of them we said are huruf, some of them are asma, and they are called dhuruf in Arabic. Let's first look at the asma, at the huruf. So on the right of your screen, you have huruf al-jar. These are huruf, particles. They fall under the category of harf. Obviously, as the name indicates, huruf al-jarri. So they are huruf, they are particles that cause jar, the genitive case, to the word coming after them. All right, and they add meaning to that word. So when you say min al-madinati, from the city, you're not just saying the city, you're saying from the city. Something is coming from the city, somebody came from the city, whatever sentence you want to build with that prepositional phrase, min al-madinati. All right, let's look at the meanings also, one by one. Min means, Mustafa, can you tell us the meaning? From. That is correct. Sahih. Min, from. Ila, ya Imran, to. That's right. Ala, on or above. That's correct. B means with or by. So we have Bismillah, for example. You can remember that. Li means for. Yes, for. It can also convey the meaning of the verb to have. So if you say, for example, li Muhammadin qalamun, what does that mean? Can somebody tell me the meaning? Li Muhammadin qalamun. Yes, Muhammad has a pen. That is correct. Li Muhammadin qalamun. Yes, li Muhammadin. Li Muhammadin. This is حرف جر and اسم مجرور. And notice that the حرف جر here, li, is attached to the next word. There's no space in between. And this happens to 3 of these حروف الجر. The ones that are single letters. B, li, and ka. These 3, which are single letters, they get attached to the noun, to the ism majrur. The rest, you write them separately, as separate words. Okay? 4. Ka means like. Yes. Fi means in. We already saw that here, fil bayti. And an means about, or it could mean from, depending on the context. For example, عن ابن عباس, عن ابن مسعود, عن أبي هريرة. We hear this in the hadith constantly. From Abu Huraira. So certain hadith was transmitted or narrated from Abu Huraira. طيب. So these on the right are حروف الجر. They are prepositions that are حروف. Right? They never change. So they're fixed, not affected by the cases. And they're very short. And they indicate time or place. But they are حروف, remember. And they're called حروف الجر. These 8 are the most common ones. There's a little song that we used to be taught when we were little. من وعلى عن وعلى الكاف اللام الباء في. We memorize that and it helps. You can memorize it if you want. All right, on the left, we have now the dhuruf. So the ones that are asma. Is that understood? Yes? All right. Asma. These ones fall under the category of ism. All right? They are asma. They are dhuruf. Dhuruf is the plural of dharf in Arabic. It could translate to adverbs. And you have 2 types, adverbs of time and adverbs of place. In this list of 8, which again are the most common ones, or some of the most common ones, we have 2 that are adverbs of time. Only 2. Can you tell me the meaning? Ya Ibrahim? قبل means before. Yes, صحيح. Before. بعد, after. نعم. So these 2 are adverbs of time. Before and after. قبل الفجر. Before dawn. بعد الصلاة. After the prayer. طيب. بعد الصلاة, for example, let's write this. After the prayer. الصلاة, remember, has to be مجرور. بعد is منصوب. So this is by default, these ظروف are منصوب by default, but they can change because they are nouns, remember. So sometimes you will see the ending will be different. These never change. These on the right are huruf. All right. The rest of this list of ظروف, of prepositions that are nouns, are all ظروف الزمان. They are prepositions that are ظروف of zaman, adverbs of time. فوق, let's go through the meaning. فوق, on or above, yes. تحت, under. أمام, in front of. خلف, behind. بين, between. عند, at. Yes, that is correct. So just remember that even though some prepositions are asma and some of them are huruf, in practical terms, you don't really have to worry about it because the noun that comes after will always be majrur, always in the jar case. So in practical terms, that is quite easy. And just remember that some of the prepositions we can divide all the prepositions into two groups, those which are asma and those which are